Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Wandering Village here on your professional walkthrough channel with me, your host, Max. So, the story continues. I have one extended weekend during which I played like a lot of Against the Storm, and I still think that the game is a lot of fun. But in order to diversify the content on the channel, I thought, what the hell, maybe in the meantime the devs have added some new features or something so that Onbu would not consider maybe sleeping in the pathway of a goddamn tornado and so on and such. But we will see how that will all work out. So when we take a look at our current situation, we are already even starting to smelt some iron. We do have 5 workers for decontaminator. We have stopped the bile extractor because we do have a lot of Onbu bile. And if we would just keep on extracting this stuff, it would just keep upsetting the animal. And already he is refusing to cooperate with me when it comes to choosing certain directions. So I'm not gonna try to make him much more angrier, but I will definitely try to interact with all these totems and monuments because these things might actually possess knowledge inside of them, and we need knowledge in order to run the research. So let us see if we have currently anything being researched. We do have 2 knowledge points, which is absolutely awesome. Black pudding, glass blower, deep quarry, produces stone by drilling deep into Onbu's back. This process will hurt Onbu's trust in you. Or we can make glass. I think I'll go with the glass blower for now. We do have quite a lot of these locations, these shrines around, so there might be enough knowledge for me to obtain. There's 3 more. So that might theoretically be 3 knowledge points in best case scenario, and worst case scenario it's going to be something else. Okay, what do we have? We do have a lot of sand, we do have wheat, we do have flour. So I might have to switch the polenta into being turned to something else. Berries, we do have berries, so let's make berry muesli. Berries are kind of weird because they are never really affected by any change of the environment. I've been looking at the pathway for the game, and they are planning to implement, like, for example, water environment where Onbu would be literally going through like a river or lake. So I don't know if they would implement, like, for example, having access to fishing or something like that. Or some specialized building at the edge of Onbu's back where you would be able to gather water faster. It's highly questionable. So iron ore we don't have. We do have a lot of iron. We do have 3 saplings. Theoretically, the best case scenario would be for me to deconstruct roads. I would love to deconstruct these suckers. I'm thinking we're gonna eventually require another worker post. Total people, total housing quality is good. We have few hungry and starving, food quality, food variety, unemployed, idle. We do have quite a lot of unemployed people. What? So we should change that. We should try to give them some more tasks to do in order to, you know, keep it interesting. There's a settlement on the way, but I'm gonna try to make Onbu run. The reason why is I want to escape this goddamn tornado. There's quite a wide range of area of effect for this deadly environmental catastrophe, so I don't want to be exposed to it. And there's one more on our way. I think we might be able to prevent this one from reaching us, and therefore having to reconstruct a crap ton of buildings. What is this? Onbu food liquefier. A fudge! Seriously? You had to do it, didn't you? Now it's snowing, so our crops are gonna be negatively affected. What are we actually growing? Seems like this is wheat, which I don't think it will grow. And then we have the beets. great stuff. Great stuff. We still have 9 unemployed people. I really think that I will do like another worker post just to be on the safe side. We're currently doing only 1 location, and after the snow, there's gonna be literally another freaking tornado. So this is just way too crammed, one against another. Like, it's not really that much fun for me, honestly. We're gonna see another damage to our infrastructure, so it's a question of time how much stuff is gonna be deconstructed. And Onbu's sleepiness is heavily increased. If you are gonna even consider sleeping here, this should not be allowed. I don't care what difficulty we're talking, the creature should have some sort of self-preservation instinct, so it will not be sleeping on a space where literally constantly anything that keeps happening is that you are being, you know, like continuously bombarded by a goddamn tornado. And considering the fact that this bastard just slept moments ago, this should not be happening either. So I'm not a huge fan of this. I'm really not a huge fan of this. I'm gonna, the first chance I have when this is like reconstructed, I'll try to wake his ass up and make him move, because this is not funny. I really hate the fact that he keeps sleeping constantly in the pathway of these goddamn... I don't care. Go. 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 Well, move. I don't care. Keep moving. I will keep blowing that horn until you wake the hell up. I will not let you sleep here. Go! Come on, you dumbass. This is the worst thing about the game. I mean, you're supposed to cooperate with this creature, yet all it does is literally fuck you over by sleeping in the pathway of a tornado. And so now, when I see this wind blowing, of course, half of the structures are gonna get absolutely annihilated again. Walk. Walk. Keep moving. Get the hell out of here. This is putting a strain on your continuous supply of provisions and everything. You're not able to grow crops like this. You're not able to do anything like this. I hate the fact that this is something that I have to keep putting up with. Not a huge fan. Not a huge fan. And this is not even that much of a tricky difficulty. Now, I'm quite sure that Onbu here, or Onbu is gonna be super pissed that I kept blowing that horn, and he will refuse to go wherever I tell him to. I would prefer to go right now north, although the poisonous forest is in either one of the 2 directions, so it really does not matter. Also, we're gonna see the fact that this guy is ready to go into desert biome, so that's telling me we're gonna start switching crops, and I would prefer it if we would literally like get rid of all these damn crops. Do I have to do this one at a time? Seriously? Come on. Because this is all wheat, and so wheat will not grow in the desert biome if I recall it correctly. Maybe it's different. I don't know. I don't care. We'll have to switch to corn production in order to keep making polenta, so that we can keep providing provisions for everyone. We should have enough workers for this. I have like a lot of idle people. Definitely having additional workers is going to be useful. Trying to determine if either one of these locations is gonna give a little bit more away. I think there's something behind here. Oh, that's a dune. Okay, so we will be able to extract sand. Okay, petrified footprints of Onbu. See where they lead us. Okay, so nothing, unfortunately. That sucks. Let's send the party to the poisonous forest. How's your health or poison? We should heal you. We need to also get more herbs. More herbs for medication. And I should also consider maybe having more decontaminators or something. We should have wood and stone. We do have quite a lot of it. Why is nobody dealing with this? Come on, clear it the hell out. Guys. Come on. They are already starting to plant corn. The reason why I'm doing it, okay, so I'm kind of happy that he went down because the mysterious formation is basically a dead Onbu who's got a lot of poison spores around him. Wow, actually both of these locations have the same exact thing going on for them, so great stuff. Deep quarry, scout tower, open research tree. We have 4 knowledge points. A lab used to create complex substances to be used as medicine. Now let's go for it. How's our food situation? I'm trying to switch here for the production. No available... What? Oh, so unemployed idle. Okay. That sucks. Maybe one farm should focus on cactus. I'm not sure how our water situation is looking. Okay, we have absolutely 0 water. That's gonna be absolutely petrified to try and deal with that. So cactus. Cactus for the water production so that we can keep growing the corn. Send the party over to the shrine. I'm gonna try to run through these mysterious formations if possible. It seems like the poisonous spores might be spreading around already. We're actually quite far in the game, so chances are I'm gonna screw it up somehow and get everyone killed, as per usual. But you only learn the game by actually keep on replaying it and see how far you can get the people each and every time. I would really like to increase the number of our berry gatherers. Tree nursery is only responsible for gathering the tree saplings, so the next thing which I would require is a tree farm. His hunger is going up. Can we feed this guy? Makes glass from sand. Let's build the road. Still have plenty of stone just on the surface level. There's oasis, so I'm gonna send the party over there. Might actually be able to get water from doing this. So cactus is starting to grow, corn is starting to grow, and we're gonna have to switch one of these places to the polenta eventually. Right now we're able to keep on providing them with berries, but the 2 kitchens are gonna run those supplies dry rather quickly. And we're gonna have to be on a serious lookout right now for our decontaminator to do all the necessary work. Because sure, berries are a great source of food for you, and you can probably make the whole run with just doing berries. The negative thing is, however, once you start interacting with the poisonous spores, if this sucker gets close to all these berries, for example, and starts to jump to these other locations, you can have your entire harvest of berries completely destroyed. So it's not so reliant, probably, but because we do have access to the decontaminator and quite a lot of Onbu bile, we should technically be able to clear all of this out. So if I understand it correctly, thanks to the fact that he has this substance being able to be grown inside of him, he should theoretically not be affected by the spores whatsoever ever in this universe. But our humans, well, they are not so fortunate. I really hate the fact that you cannot like separate half of your crops to go for, you know, let's say the production of one thing and the other for production of something else. So right, like being able to separate the farm, like half of it being specifically dedicated for cactus, half of it for corn. A dead Onbu, truly sad sight. This could have been all of Fate R as well. Okay, so this is just letting me know that they are once again trying to give me... Can you keep running through? I really would hate it to stick around here for longer than we have to, because this shit keeps spreading the poisonous spores. And if that stuff gets to your actual agriculture and it starts spreading over there, it's like a freaking wildfire that will never cease to stop. I really would appreciate more workers. Survival monument. A monument to continuous survivor against all odds. I don't really care about that. What I do care about is being able to start producing glass and stuff like this. We have obviously tapped into our bile deposits for now, but we should be able to withstand this. Let's switch both of these to the production of the polentas because we have our corn growing. And I'm hoping that with the production of the cactus, we're going to be able to keep sustaining the water at least on some sort of level. Send out the party. We might be able to get more knowledge. There's some heat wave. I don't know when he is going to lay down. Humidity is arid. We don't really have anything weird going for us. So if he's going to lay down, that's perfectly fine. I just need to make sure we will be able to feed this guy. The problem here is that we should have Onbu food. Am I like not making it, or am I missing something? A village doctor should be able to keep working, and we are already starting to liquefy Onbu's food, so maybe that's causing the issue. So question is, what is the structure responsible for feeding Onbu with the liquid food? Onbu feeding pump. This is what we will require. Probably. Or the injector. Use the inject Onbu with various... enables feeding Onbu with liquid Onbu food, restoring large amount of hunger. Constructions requires drilling into Onbu's back, which will hurt its trust in you. Oh, that sucks. I don't think I have a choice here. Let's grab the sand so we can at least make some sand in the meantime. Let's turn off the Onbu liquefier. Where is this one free worker? Where did he go? There's a village, so send them out to the settlement, because that way we might get more people. And we might be able to employ them in various buildings. The problem here is that I have probably liquefied a large portion of our food. And we don't have currently that many mushrooms in our storage. The growth is affected by this region, by this biome. I'm gonna switch the polenta production. I don't know why it's stuck here at 82%. Like, what the hell? So let's go with the berry muesli. This should allow us to actually tap into this large deposit of berries that we were able to accumulate. Blast blower should be able to work here without any sort of interruption. We still see like tiny bits and pieces of the damn dead Onbu's spores being spread around, but that should not be negatively affecting us. I don't know if I need to remove a guy from the mill because we are not producing grain. Cactus, corn, beet, wheat. Wheat would theoretically grow. So some of this space can be theoretically replaced with the wheat production. I will have to, however, remove this beet. We don't have water. I don't need the bile right now, so I don't care about it. Bakery cannot work or anything like that. Okay, pick them up. Accept the additional workers. Build the road and, I don't know, give 2 workers over here. So that we have more people doing the necessary stuff like logistics, carrying things around, and so on and such. And we can do black pudding. Although I'm not really that thrilled about potentially hurting the animal. He's already kind of pissed off about me. And we cannot grow corn without access to water. So we're gonna have to switch back to cactus because without water we are kind of screwed. We were unable to accumulate a decent reserve. Onbu food. Let's feed this guy. Antidote. He's not that poisoned. We can pet this dude as well. He cannot really eat anything, and I would prefer to avoid the large poisonous forest. These 2 scavenger parties are fairly close, so they're going to be able to accumulate all these resources quite fast. Just thanks to the travel distance with which they have to put up with. So berry pickers are working. A lab, okay. Now, I want to know. We have 1 unemployed person. I honestly still think that having a berry gatherer in here would be absolutely tremendous help. Even though it's quite far off, we can cut the commute time by constructing a lot of road. Okay, so I think we just petted him, so he should be all happy. His food is at 41, so let's feed him 1 more time. And I still think I might want to go down south right now. I'm not sure. I don't see what's waiting for us. A tasty looking stone. Crap. So you can get constipated, and that can be a negative because if we don't have a laxative, yeah, that can be bad. I think I'll tell him to go north. And he doesn't trust my goddamn command. So now a big question is, if this bastard is gonna try to give himself constipation, or if he's gonna try to literally kill us by walking through the largest poisonous forest ever seen before. Day 101. Okay, this is definitely gotta be some sort of personal record for me. Okay, so he's definitely trying to kill me. Onbu feeding pump. Commit to it. We're at least able to keep on producing wheat, and you guys aren't able to produce anything. What is up with that? Now, question is, what is the preferred crop for this biome? I think it's gonna be beet. So if you can, plant it. A hot weather is gonna be kind of grilling us, and right afterwards we're gonna have this thing. Oh man, this is gonna be fun. Well, as long as we're not gonna have some sort of weird fire on our hands, we can deconstruct the quarry. And I'm gonna have to build another one. I really hate the fact that these stones are not close enough for me to interact with both of them simultaneously. Here we have a berry gatherer number 3, so that seems to be the 4th one which we're gonna be using. Send the party over there, send the party over there, and there's gonna be food. So if possible, cure health and try to make him run. I want to make him run so that he will pass through this biome or through this environmental catastrophe as fast as possible. The reason why I want that to happen is for us to see the least amount of workers being poisoned, and for us to be for the shortest amount of time exposed to the negative environment. So cactus is still growing, but we should be able to start accumulating water in here too. Problem here is the infected crops. They're already starting to be burned away. Corn, beet, wheat, tomato, cactus, corn, beets. I think I'll stick with the cactus or corn. Let's switch to the corn. Beet will not grow, wheat will not grow, tomato, cactus. Holy crap, what the hell is with this environment? Why is it so weird for me to be able to literally grow anything? This is really bad because it can have a negative effect on our overall food situation. I really hope that we have enough herbs for the production of medicine for our village doctors, so that we don't have too many poisoned people. There's 19, 21, one freaking fourth of our entire population is literally poisoned right now. That's not good. That's not good. There's still a lot of this poisonous nonsense being spread around. So like I said, this can start catching like wildfire, and all these berries which were here at our disposal at a location which would have a productivity of 100 is gonna go dramatically down. So let's send out scouting parties. Onbu's gonna be able to feed himself. This poison is really bad. I really need to prioritize the production here of things. What are you guys growing? Corn. I think I'll go with corn too here on this farm. Everyone is poisoned. That can be absolutely bad. If we want to have more doctors with more of these damn herbs, that can be absolutely devastating. And also our food situation has gone to shit right now. So unless I will pull off some miracle, I have no idea what's gonna happen. We can die from both starvation and both from the actual poisoning, which would make this quite literally a really short episode. I don't know how I feel about starting all over again. Because again, trying to get everything up and running and such is fine, but it can be quite infuriating. So I really hope that we're gonna be able to pull off some goddamn miracle in here. Grow the corn. Or whatever. And maybe make some polenta. Yeah, shindig, we're already starting to lose a lot of people. If the population will go down, I'm like literally losing 1/4 of population. Which is no joke. Because just trying to replenish the population, we have literally lost over 20 people due to poisoning. And that's really bad. So either I need to boost my herb gardening, or I'm not sure what to tell you. There's not that much space for me to expand the farming, because we're already crammed in as is, and the bile extractor here was something that I had to do. So that's something that's negatively affecting also our herbalist. And now there's gonna be a gap in the production and people being employed in various places. Just, oh crap, like a whole freaking farm is empty. We have literally no workers in certain spaces. And everything over here seems to be covered in the poisonous spores and such. So whichever direction I decide to go, it's once again desert. At least his health is good. We're still burning off a bunch of stuff. Holy crap. I have 39 people left. I have lost majority of my population. This will not work now. We will not be able to sustain this colony. Okay, we need to pause. I don't really care about this. I don't care about this. So we're gonna have to disable some buildings. Onbu kitchen is necessary. It would be nice if we would have some mycologists. I don't know if I'll be able to bounce back. I have lost over half of my population, and there's literally no settlement in sight. And if there's gonna be no settlement in sight and I will not be able to produce food, I don't know what to tell you. But I definitely need to switch the priority from certain things. This is not being constructed. Do we have even workers? Do you have 4? And now people are starving to death. Come on, why did you have to put me through all these goddamn sequences one after another? Now we're gonna have again the poisonous spores. Chances of us reaching this nomad party is absolutely minuscule. I have lost 3/4 of my entire population, and now with another wave of poisonous spores, it's gonna be absolutely bad. Because we don't have additional herbs in our storage, so even more people who are still poisoned can be poisoned, or are not yet poisoned can become poisoned. And at this stage of the game, for me to lose this many people I don't know if we can bounce back from this. Theoretically able to do this, build it like here. Again, remove some of these houses because they're obviously not gonna be necessary for now. So he's gonna lay down, which will give these guys some time to get in this location. These nomads are gonna be stationary, so we have a chance to pick them up. It's gonna be questionable if we're gonna be able to interact with them. And the problem is right now, I don't have people that would be able to cure Onbu. And I have nobody in the decontaminator. Jesus. How the hell did that even happen? I need to have people in the decontaminator right now. Whoever I can spare needs to be employed here. Come on. I don't care about glass. I don't care about iron. Decontaminator. Right now. Right now. Come on. What do you mean not enough workers? Knock it off. Disable some of these buildings. I don't know. Disable. I don't care about stone. Come on. Decontaminator. Work. Work here. How do I prioritize this? Focus workers. I don't have any goddamn village doctors either. I have nobody in the kitchen, but I need to have people in the kitchen. I don't care about science right now. Come on, guys. Stop fucking around. Oh, come on, for fuck's sake. Don't do this. Pick them up. Anything left behind the machines? Stone slabs. Unfortunately, I don't think these people who are joining me now are going to be able to make much of a difference. This is closed. I don't need you here, so let's disable. Berry pickers, come on, guys, I need the decontaminators. We do have the goddamn bile. I think the AI will end me this time. I don't think there's bouncing back from here. Does not seem to be the possibility. It's just way too much shit happened. I have lost way too many goddamn people. I don't know how to prep for this. I honestly do not know how to prep for this. Because even by the time I like clear out all this poisonous bullshit that's growing here, it's not good. On top of it, we probably don't have food. I don't have a doctor. We do have these idiots who seem to be like the scientists or something. Yet they should not be. Another catastrophe. Scorching sands. Yeah, we would have to go south. But unfortunately, because I don't have anyone who would determine the pathway, if the AI is not gonna turn south by himself, I'm absolutely screwed here. So I don't know, can we prioritize this location? One village doctor will probably do the trick for now. We have 20 people. No party available, so we have lost so many people that now we have only one scouting party. We have no bile left. So we need to start extracting this stuff again, which will unfortunately piss off the creature. Please go south, buddy. Please, for the love of God, go south. Go south. Go south. Go south. Go south. Go south, you goddamn beautiful monster. Holy crap. Okay, so we might be able to bounce back from this, but not really optimistic. So bile is slowly being extracted once again. Not thrilled that I have to do this. Don't have a party available. There's 2 party of nomads here, which might help me replenish some of the population, but I'm not really feeling optimistic about my chances here. What food do they even have? Like, are they eating right now raw berries, or is it the berry muesli? Okay, we have the polenta being made. Of course, I need to pick them up. I don't have a choice. Freaking game and RNG Jesus gave me so many things to, like, literally kill my population one after another. I don't know how to respond to this. We now have at least a decent supply of water, so that's cute. And we're growing the crops or the corn here. Ah, crap, we don't have anyone at the herbalist. That's really bad. Send the party. Send the party. I'm gonna have to redistribute the workforce. Unfortunately, until all the spore is cleared out, I will need to have all these guys committed to that. But I'll need to make sure that this location is up and running. Need to have at least like 2 people to carry stuff around. 1 person for berries, 1 person for berries. Here's this location has literally 0 berries. And this is where you try to... I'm confused. I literally need to shut down the whole infrastructure. 2 bakers, absolutely pointless for me right now. None of this other stuff makes sense. These 5 need to keep working. Poisonous spore, poisonous forest, poisonous everything. How am I supposed to deal with this? This is spreading way too close to whatever we are growing here. Beets, try beets. Or put them away and just switch to a completely different farm. Two farmers will have to do the trick for now for herbs. Where are they working at is my question. Where is who? Where do I have who working? I cannot remove them because both parties are actually scouting out locations right now, no? There's this stock. No. This is really bad. I don't know what will happen here. No. This motherfucker just laid down in the goddamn spore field. I'm dead. That's GG. This should not be allowed. I don't care. There is some sort of preservation sense, this creature obviously has to try and escape these damn spores as well. If I'm gonna be just slaying in the spore field, this motherfucker is definitely trying to get me killed. Run! Walk! I don't care. Stand up. Get the hell up, you bastard. Look at this. This guy is gonna get literally poisoned to death. Go. Go. I don't care if I get carpal tunnel. Why the hell did you give me additional workers when you're gonna make this goddamn creature lay down in the goddamn poison spores? This should not be allowed. You're not that exhausted, first of all. Move. Come on. I hate this guy. Can I lock down these two structures right now? I don't need them. I would obviously prefer some other stuff to be done. He's just refusing to cooperate with me, and how am I supposed to win this? Move, you freaking beast. Swear to God, there should be a whip building installed for this. Yeah, I'm usually pro animals, and I would not harm one unless it comes to like a survival and I would consume something. But this is just pissing me off on a whole different level. I won't be able to bounce back from this. I might have 24 people now, going from 80, but I won't be able to cure this guy. And his health is going significantly down. He's refusing to cooperate. Trying to bother the living crap out of him. But he just literally laid down in the field of spores. And what am I supposed to do with a creature like this? This thing just literally like killed my entire clan. There's no bouncing back from this. I won't be able to preserve the people this way. If we won't get herbs, everyone is just gonna keep on getting badly poisoned. This guy is literally trying to get himself killed. I did not think animals can literally like commit suicide. But this bastard just did that. His poison level is at 87. On top of it, I keep extracting the bile, which I don't know if it keeps harming him. And the thing with poison is that once it's like heavily introduced into your system, it will just keep on doing damage. Yeah, Onbu suicided himself. That's gonna be the title of this episode. God damn it. I really was hoping we would be able to get further, but by the time we get through the poisonous forest, we're gonna get to the giant spore cloud, and this creature is poisoned, and it's a GG. This time it's not by me killing everyone, this time it's by the damn creature killing itself. Good job, Onbu. Good job. You definitely deserve this one. His health should keep on decreasing and decreasing, and there's absolutely nothing I'll be able to do to stop this poison from spreading. I just don't have anyone that would be able to literally start working at these buildings. And so I'm just waiting for him to die. Dumbass. But also, I don't really see how you would be able to literally set yourself up so that like your entire population would not get killed. Yeah, like look at this stuff. Now we're at 100. No chance. This is so freaking thick that I cannot even see the head of this creature, and that's just it. There needs to be some sort of balancing, or like how many hazards you are gonna introduce one after another, because there's no chance, even if I would have those 80 people at my disposal, that I would be able to prevent this. Because your workers work at certain pace and everything, he's just gonna lay down and die. That's it. He's just gonna lay down and die. He's completely poisoned. There's no chance he's coming back from this. I don't have the tools necessary. No chance. I just know it at this point. I mean, yeah, it's game over. It is what it is. There should be some sort of self-preservation code implemented for the creature so that it would refuse to lay down in the pathway of a tornado, or especially literally lay down in the field of poisonous spores when it can get killed. Animals are actually smart, and some species know not to interact with certain types of berries or stuff like that. So if there are literally cases where you would be in a poisonous spore cloud, you would still be exhausted, but you would not lay down in that specific location. So my feelings about the game's heavily mixed. It still requires some work. I have seen the pathway, and the devs are definitely planning to introduce more biomes and such, so I'd be definitely looking forward to it. But as it stands right now, if I will be making a review, I still think you should only get this game when it's being discounted during one of the many sales. And that's gonna be it for this one. I'm sorry if I was a little too negative, but yeah, I mean, what would then happen if you would play this on super hard difficulty? Like, straight out of the gate, you get 0 additional population, and you just get one hazardous environmental effect after another. Like, it would be completely unsustainable and totally unbalanced, and nobody will be willing to play that type of game then. So it still needs some tweaking in order for it to get to that sweet spot, but we will see where the devs will take the game. And if you are not a fan of Wandering Village and you want to see what the channel is currently up to, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell, or check out the channel in the video's description, as this way you will be able to find out. I'm gonna wish you a pleasant rest of the day, and hopefully I will see you in the comments or at the next one. Thank you all for watching, stay safe out there in the meantime, and bye bye for now.